back to the channel, and today is a video discussing this. So if you come to the item shop, Recon Expert is back. And for those who don't know, Recon Expert, well, it was the rarest skin in the entire game, the rarest item shop skin. So the last time it was out before this was over 900 days ago, so about almost 3 years, which is absolutely insane. It's been such a rare skin. It was released in season 1 and it has not come back since, like, for the rest of chapter 1 and all of chapter 2. Like, it's just mental how rare the skin was, and people pay like hundreds of euros for this skin, so sucks to be them. But anyway, it's finally back. But that's not what we're talking about today. We're talking about the fact that it was brought in by accident. Epic Games did not mean to release this. Well, they kind of did and didn't. They planned to bring it back, but not today. So we're just gonna ready up into a game and I'm gonna explain it. So basically, 2 updates ago, oh geez, what happened to my game? Okay, so basically 2 updates ago, Epic Games added a new style for Recon, and then this item shop image, which pretty much meant it was coming back, and it is coming back. Like, it has come back, but they didn't mean to bring it back today. Now, there's a few pieces of evidence that we can look at to prove that it was not meant to come back today. So the first and most obvious is the fact that the wild time came out. So because I have absolutely no life whatsoever, I stay up to about 1 o'clock every night waiting for the item shop to reset so I can see what's in it. And last night I did the same. I stayed up to 1, seen what's in the shop. It was a pretty normal shop, just some skins and stuff, the basic stuff. And then I went back to bed, and I woke up this morning, checked Twitter, and everyone was talking about Recon Expert, and I was like, what? It's not back? And I checked the shop, and yeah, it was back. So at about 4 o'clock last night, so about 3 hours after the item shop change, it changed again without warning, just randomly, which is obviously the first clue. Because item shop changes never really change during the day unless it's after an update or before and after an event or something. But the thing is, yeah, this wasn't really meant to happen. Like, yeah, see, the thing is, because usually if the item shop changes early, you'll be able to see, because usually in the top of the shop you see like a timer to when that shop's going to change. But there was no timer. It just said the 24 hours and like, yeah, it's going to change at 1 AM. Again, pretty normal stuff. What is that guy doing? What the hell? Oh, Jesus. Anyway, yeah, it was a complete accident. They were planning to bring it back, but not today. And obviously, I'm kind of annoyed that they actually did this, because I'd like to stay here and actually see it. I'm not going to buy it. Oh, yeah, just so you know, unless you actually like the skin. I actually like the skin. I kind of want to get it, but I'm broke, so no. Yeah, it's obviously not OG anymore. It's not rare or anything. There's no OG styles, and a lot of the sweats who paid like 5,000 euro for an account with Recon Expert are really mad now. Anyway, this is probably a good thing that they brought it back, because it just helps keep away people from buying accounts, because obviously you shouldn't buy accounts. It's illegal. It goes against Epic's code, and you really just shouldn't do it, because if you're going to spend hundreds of euro just on, if you're going to spend like hundreds of euro on a 12-euro skin, then like, I don't know what you're doing. Plus, most skins will most likely come back. So before we talk about our next piece of evidence, what is the now rarest item shop skin? That was some dodge. Jesus. Yeah, the now rarest item shop skin is a skin called Midnight Ops. It's a pretty basic skin. You might not have heard of it. Yeah, it's called Midnight Ops. It's just this basic skin. And it's kind of like this red and black skin. I currently don't own it because it's a pretty bad skin in my opinion. It kind of just looks like a default. But yeah, that is the rarest one now. It hasn't been seen in a very, very long time. So you're probably wondering about Renegade Raider and Aerial Assault Trooper. See, the thing is, they were technically purchasable. They were not actually item shop skins. They were called a season shop, and they are actually never coming back, because they were pretty much a battle pass exclusive thing, or a season exclusive thing. So they're basically a pretty early version of the battle pass, which means they're definitely never going to come back. Battle pass items are the one things that are never coming back. Maybe reskins or remixes of them, like from Season X, but the actual skins, no way to obtain them. If you're playing right now, there's no way to get John Wick. Like the original one, there's no way to get Ragnarok. There's no way to get Ice King. You can't get any of those now. So yeah, Midnight Ops is the new rare skin, item shop skin anyway. Obviously there's a lot of rare battle pass skins, and I guess a slightly rare item shop skin, I guess you could say, was a Skull Trooper and Ghoul Trooper, the pink styles, but I won't count them. Just like the rarest singular just straight up skin is Midnight Ops. So the second piece of evidence that Recon Expert was an accident is over on Twitter. So usually on Twitter, every time, and I mean every time the item shop updates, Fortnite game, their Twitter account tweets out about it. Say for example, you know when the Renegade Shadow skin came out yesterday? Oh yeah, actually that's another example of item shop changing throughout the day. That just came in halfway through the day. You know, it didn't come at the start, didn't come at the end, no, halfway through the day. That's another example of it, but that was expected because we knew it was going to change. Oh, well actually it was just after the update it changed. So that's another example of how it can change right after an update. And that's fair. But again, the Recon Expert is no warning and accident. So anyway, back to Twitter. Basically, every time they release something in the shop, they tweet about it, or at least one of the things. Say, for example, the, let's have a look here. The Aura set, you know, the Aura skin, that sweaty one that everyone uses in the shop like every 3 days? Yeah, that one. You know, if that's in the, say that set's in the shop, Epic Games might tweet out on their Twitter, like, hey, the Aura skin's back in the shop, use it now. And maybe description and, you know, picture the image of it, you know, just to show you. But the thing is with Recon Expert, when it released at the wrong time, they didn't tweet about it. It was a complete accident. They did not tweet about it whatsoever. Now, if you go check it now, they have tweeted about it because it seems because they accidentally released it, they realized so many people have bought it, they might as well just roll it and make it look intentional. But I want to make it very clear that this was not intentional. It's very obvious by these telltale signs. Because they did not tweet about it for many hours after. Pretty much because they would have done something and they figured obviously there's no point getting rid of it because people already bought it. It probably sucks because they're probably hyping it up for maybe the event or something like that. Sometime they're definitely going to release it specifically to hype, but it's whatever, I don't really care. Yeah, so they didn't tweet out like when it came in, because like usually they tweet out the second, and I mean the second. Like if you go see the item shop change, then you go to their Twitter, you'll see they tweeted about the item shop change. Tweet this every day. They don't do all the stuff, like they usually just pick one thing, or usually whatever's new, but sometimes it's just whatever's in the shop, like a random set if there's nothing new, you know? Yeah, but they did not tweet about it, and they always tweet about it, and obviously as a company, they would never just like forget to tweet about it. And they obviously had the thing prepared because they had the name, the description, the cover image all prepared. So they were prepared to do this, but just not today, a different time. Also, the image is actually pretty cool. It's the image you see in the thumbnail, and it's actually a pretty cool image. It's a nice background. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Recon Expert, it was planned to come back, but not today, and now it's not rare anymore. Midnight Ops is the new rarest skin, item shop skin anyway. Obviously, probably Renegade Raider's the rarest, like, skin overall, but, you know, Midnight Ops is the new rarest item shop skin. I keep forgetting his name. But anyway, yeah, Recon Expert was definitely a mistake. And I personally wouldn't recommend buying it again if you don't like the skin, but I kind of like it, and if you want to buy it, you do you, I guess. So anyway, thanks for watching. I just wanted to let you know this because it's a bit confusing the way it just randomly came out. No one saw it coming, like no one was prepared. Because like you just checked the shop and it was just there, and everyone was like, "What? This is real?" And everyone kind of just went along with it, you know. So anyway, thanks again for watching, and catch you on the next one.